Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Susie from Susie's Room for Crochet, and I'm here because I'm just trying to demonstrate excuse me, how to do the flat zipper join. It's a little bit fiddly and I haven't shown you right from the beginning because on this black corner it's really difficult to for you to see the stitches. But basically you start off with a slip knot in the corner of the first two squares and insert your hook through the back loops of the stitches and then draw your yarn up and pull through. Your work should be on the right side, but this is like the back loop of the first stitch. This is the back loop of the same stitch on the other square, and you yarn over and you basically slip stitch through those two stitches. So through the back loop of the front square, the back loop of the other square that you're joining, the same stitch, and then just slip stitch through the loops. I'll show you again the back loop of the front, the back loop of the second square, and just slip stitch through the stitches. And what it does is it gives you like this flat seam kind of join. I'm not sure if you can see that. So I'll just finish off this square with you just so that you can see a bit more of how it's done. So the back loop of the first stitch, the back loop of the next stitch, yarn over and slip stitch through all of the stitches. And for this also you carry your yarn underneath, not on top, so it's kind of like out of your way. So the back loop of one stitch, the back loop of the other square, and just slip stitch through. Whoops. I do find this really fiddly myself. Back loops, yarn over and slip stitch through the back loop, the back loop, the next square, yarn over and slip stitch through. That one didn't go very well. Let's do that again. Takes a little bit of practice, this, even for me. There we are. The back loop, yarn over, slip stitch through the back loop of that square, the back loop of that square, yarn over, slip stitch through, and then our last beige stitch, the back loop there, the back loop of that square, yarn over and slip stitch through. And then we come to these black squares, which I will do, but it's a bit difficult for you to see on black where the stitches are, but I can just about see them myself. Okay, slip stitch, then the next back loop of the next stitch, the back loop of the next stitch there, and slip stitch, and then our very last stitch of the corner of the back loop of that one, and the back loop of that stitch, yarn over, oops, I just got it there, and as you can see it's joined together in a lovely flat line. And now what I will do is grab the next two squares and carry on along there, and then I'll have to start here and do the same along there. But I'll be back soon to show you how I'm getting on with joining my squares. And thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.